Hi everyone, welcome back. In the previous class, we have studied about ratios and its properties. Today, let's see what are proportions and its properties. Four non-zero quantities A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion when A is to B is equal to C is to D. If A is to B is same as C is to D, we can say that these four terms are in proportion. Often this is expressed as A is to B as to C is to D. This can be read as A is to B as C is to D. And here A, B, C, D are called the terms of the proportion. Terms of the proportion. And A is the first term, B is the second term, C is the third term and D is the fourth term. Here A and D are the extremes. The terms A and D are extremes and the terms B and C are called as the means. A comma D are extremes and B and C are called as the means. And whenever we express this in the fraction form, this will be A by B is equal to C by D. When you cross multiply this, we get a result AD is equal to BC. So we can say that the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the means. A and D are the extremes and B and C are the means. So from this we get a result A into D is equal to B into C. That is, the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the means. That's an important result we use whenever we solve the sums. Also, A is to B is equal to C is to D. Here, D is called the fourth proportion. Fourth proportional. Next is the continued proportion. The three non-zero numbers A, B, C are said to be in continued proportion, and there is a condition for all these terms that it should be of the same kind as well as the same unit, and this can be in continued proportion whenever A is to B is equal to B is to D. So three terms are in continued proportion if and only if A is to B is equal to B is to C. In general, if we say that A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. are the non-zero numbers, and this can be in continued proportion if A is to B is equal to B is to C is equal to C is to D, and that's equal to D is to E is equal to E is to F, etc. It goes in that way. If this condition satisfies, we can say that all these terms are in continued proportion. Or another way, when we write in the fraction form, this can be written as A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by D is equal to D by E is equal to E by F, etc. It keeps going in this way. We have already seen if A is to B is equal to C is to D, then D is the fourth proportional. Here, if A is to B is equal to B is to C, then we can say that this B is the mean proportional between A and C. Mean proportional between A and C, and here C is the third proportional. Now let's solve few of the sums related to this proportion. First one, find the fourth proportional to 3, 6 and 4.5. So we know that when four terms A, B, C and D are in proportion, D is the fourth proportion. Here three terms are given, we have to find the fourth proportion. So we can consider, let D be the fourth proportional. So therefore 3 is to 6 is equal to 4.5 is to D. You can even consider X as the fourth proportion. Any one of the variable you can consider here and then substitute in this particular expression. Now 3 is to 6 is equal to 4.5 is to D. Now as the properties, we can say that the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. Here 3 and D are the extremes and 6 and 4.5 are the means. So when you are multiplying, we get this as 3 into D. The product of extremes is equal to the product of means. 6 into 4.5. and D is equal to 6 into 4.5 divided by 3. Cancel 6 and 3. It's 2 here. D is equal to 2 into 4.5 and that is equal to 9. Therefore, we can say that the fourth proportional D is equal to 9. Look at the next question. Find the mean proportional between 6.25 and 0.16. As I have told you, let's consider B be the mean proportional. If A, B, C are three terms and B is the mean proportional between A and C, that we have already seen. Here let B be the mean proportional. So we can write this as 6.25 is to B is equal to 0.16. See, we have seen if A, B, C are the three terms. If B is the main proportional, then A is to B is equal to B is to C. This already we have seen. So we can write the same thing here as well. 6.25 is to B is equal to B is to 0.16. Now by using the result, the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. A into D is equal to B into C. We can find the value of B. So let's multiply 6.25 into 0.16 is same as B into B. So B into B is equal to 6.25 into 0.16. B square is equal to, when you multiply these two, you will get this as 1 and this implies B is equal to 1. Square root of 1, that is 1. Therefore, we can say that 1 is the mean proportional between 6.25 as well as 0.16. Look at the next question. Find the third proportional between 1.2 and 1.8. Here, let's consider, let C be the third proportional. If C is the third proportional, if A, B, C are the three terms, when C is the third proportional, we can write this as A is to B is equal to B is to C. So in the same way, consider this as A and this as B. We can write this as 1.2 is to 1.8 is equal to 1.8 is to C. So C can be the third proportional. Now as the result, the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the means. We can find the value of C. So let's write this 1.2 into C is equal to 1.8 into 1.8 and C is equal to 1.8 into 1.8 divided by 1.2. With 6, if you cancel, this will be 0.2 and here this is 0.3. Again with 0.2, if you cancel, this will be 9 and when you are multiplying 0.3 into 9, you get the value of C as 2.7. So we can say that the third proportion to 1.2 and 1.8 is 2.7. Now these questions are for you. You can solve it and let me know the answer. The first one is find the third proportional to 2, 2 by 3 and 4. Find the mean proportional between 4 and 9. And find the fourth proportional to 1.5, 4.5 and 3.5. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with more sums on proportion. Thank you.